Hey guys, I'm Dylan with This Week in Airsoft and Easy Company LA, and I am with
Spartan117GW, also known as Greg Wong.
So, Greg, well, let's start off. How far or where did you come from to get here?
So, you know, when I go to events, there's always different distances, but this was actually a pretty easy flight. So I flew from LA, so it didn't take too long.
Okay.
But you know, it's a nice little travel. First time I've ever been to Texas, and not just passing through. Like I actually got to enjoy Texas. It's not over yet, but it's great. I got to go hit the field. I've been hearing a lot about D14. From what I've been hearing, like the guys are very passionate about it. They've been developing the field like every chance they get, which is great because there's fields out there. They start off pretty good and then they just don't develop it, and then it just doesn't go anywhere. It just doesn't grow. They don't grow like the population. Before you know it, the field's shut down. So it's really great that they're actually really pushing the field and really pushing the community as well. And it's nice because this is kind of like the it place now. It seems like every place GIA tends to touch their hands because it becomes like the it field or the it area to go play. So I'm really excited that I actually got a chance to play here, and the community was really good. And the game was a lot of fun. We had, like 4 different games.
It was like we played for a certain amount of time, an hour-ish. Took a small break, got back out, took lunch, and then I think this one they cut them in half. They pretty much said no break. We just played for a good length of time.
That last segment was definitely the most brutal because the sun is just beating down.
Oh gosh, the sun, there's like no clouds out. It was pretty bad.
It was great though, just seeing the Imperials and the Rebels fighting it out. And, it was great to get back into like a non-Cali airsoft environment, just because the airsoft is very different from Cali here, and I believe it's just. This is kind of more what I'm used to because I played a lot on the East Coast, so this was kind of more my thing.
Yeah, this was a lot different to me. Like I'm not used to rocks.
Oh yeah.
Like I almost twisted my ankle. I don't know how many times, but so what did you think about the game in itself?
I thought the game was interesting. It's always interesting when you play any kind of game that's really made by GI because the culture between the Empire and the Rebels is very different. You have very, one side is kind of more uniform, and they have this mentality. The Rebels, so it's very free floating. You have a lot of new players in there. It's always a lot of fun because you have a great opportunity to teach younger players too. But it's just cool because you never know what the hell you're going to see. You're going to see the damnest things. Yeah. I know Jeremy was wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Actually, really great for this weather.
Yeah, and there was a guy wearing a Wookiee jacket or something he was dressed like a Wookiee.
It kind of brings you back to like TBV4, which is I think still one of the most epic GI games we've ever run. But here it's definitely a lot of fun, and because the field is so diverse and dynamic between fighting in the city, fighting in the low by the trenches, fighting into the forest, and like I said, they're continuing to develop the field. So the feel of the game here is always going to be a little different. It's going to continue to evolve. But I feel like this is definitely going to be the infield for here in Texas. And of course, the games they set up here, they're always infield.
Was it worth the flight?
Definitely was. I had like 2 delays. I missed a whole day of travel, but I was so happy that I got here like 1 in the morning. Slept for a few hours, hightailed it up here to the field. Barely made it just on time. When everyone made it before game on, so that's always good. Got a few kills, went around, got to mingle with a lot of the players and stuff. But it's always great to play in a new environment.
Oh yeah. So you're also with PTS, correct? So what do you do? Tell me a little about it.
So a lot of people, for the longest time, didn't realize I actually work for PTS now. I'm not at the Army, so I work directly for PTS America. More or less, I work in the marketing side, essentially, going out to events and stuff, and working on social media, this, that, and the other. And also helping build relationships with players and organizations, and so on. But it kind of gives you a general idea of what my responsibilities are. Of course, when new product comes in, I'm the first one to test it, check it out, and see the ins and outs. But it's great too because I also get to have input on products as well. We're developing the battery group. I had some input on that. I wasn't the guy who came up with the idea initially. One of the other guys came up with the idea, but I had some input for that because I always want the products to, my thing with airsoft products and all the products is it has to look like it belongs on a real rifle. If it looks like cheesy, like a toy or something like that, it's not what I'm about, and so that's why any product that comes with PTS, I want it to be you should be able to take it, put it on a real rifle if you feel and it would look like it belongs. Yeah. So that's why the mags are clean and everything's functional. The guys who designed the mag are all shooters. They all shoot real steel. There's some of some of the feedback actually came from some of the But yeah, you know, I get my input from R&D development stuff, but mostly marketing and social media is my responsibility.
Okay, sweet. But are there any new-ish products that are going to be coming out soon?
Well, we actually just came with a lot of new stuff. The Gasco Back to Sun just came out. Battlefield 51 just came out, which is it's cool because it works with the Mark 18 SD suppressor. We just had our pistol base plates just came out for 1911 and for Glocks. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are on the horizon. New ERGs. I love the ERG platform.
Oh yeah.
My favorite platform. I love gas.
Were we both running? Yeah, I think we were both running them.
It's a solid platform. It's a solid gun.
It's a lot of fun to use.
As a player, it's so much fun. Like it gives you that what you want out of gas, but with the reliability, consistency, and just the year-round functionality of AG.
Oh yeah.
And then dang gearbox is really tough to break.
It's like literally, I got mine used, and there's no internals that have been replaced on it. It's been functioning phenomenally.
You can talk to the guys at all the retailers. It's probably one of the fewest guns that ever comes in for repairs in years.
Yeah, they're really good. So if people want to find out about PTS, where can they go?
They can go to the Facebook page, just look up PTS Syndicate. We also have Instagram and Twitter. I actually run more or less all three of those things, but of course, you know, some of the guys pop up on the Facebook page. But you can look there. You can also look at we actually have a website, ptssyndicate.us. That's our American website, so if people want to buy directly from us, they can. But of course, I really encourage for everyone to support the local dealer, because we have plenty of them all around the country. Make sure if they have these products, if they don't, tell them to.
Awesome. Okay, guys, I believe that is it. I am Dylan with This Week in Airsoft and Easy Company LA.
This is Spartan117GW, and thank you guys for watching This Week in Airsoft.
Bye. Bye.